Welcome to Henderson International School, south of Las Vegas. The Las Vegas Lions are hosting the California Dolphins in this matchup here on Saturday, September 28th, 2013. 2 o'clock kickoff. Dolphins will receive the kickoff. I'll be your host. I'm Jay Tando. Let's go Dolphins. We're about to get the kickoff here. The Lions will kick off to the visiting California Dolphins here in lovely Henderson, Nevada, just south of Las Vegas. Beautiful day here, 80 degrees. 2 o'clock kickoff here as we are underway.
And the game is underway.
Kickoff is received, brought up to the 25, up to the 30.
Number 7 for Southern Cal. This is the kickoff out to the 27, first and 10 for the Southern Cal Dolphins.
That was Raheem Broadnecks on the return. First and 10 for the Dolphins.
Line, opening drive of the game. Leaders joiners out there, no score.
Lance Dabini will be our quarterback, number 18 behind center. Pro formation. He's going to have one wide receiver to the right, one to the left. As we're just underway here in the first quarter. And it's
oh my, lots of pressure.
Ball is loose.
He's going to go for that 2 or 3 yard loss.
Recovered the ball. Loss in the play. Raheem with the loss of 3 on the previous carry there. 2nd and 13. Ball back to the 25-yard line. 2nd and 13. Here we go. It's 14-10 here in the first quarter. There's no score. We're just underway. Shotgun formation for Dabini. He's going to drop back to throw. He's going to throw for his man, number 2. It is incomplete.
It's going to be incomplete.
It's going for Jonathan Arroyo. Incomplete. 3rd and 13 facing the Dolphins. From the 25-yard line. They're going to go 4 wide, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Shotgun formation for Lance Dabini. And it appears they've drawn him off sides. They'll make it 3rd and about 8. 3rd and a long 8 here from the 30-yard line. The Dolphins set up shop. They're going to go 4 wide, shotgun formation, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Lance Dabini behind the shotgun formation there with Raheem in the backfield. The running back spot. Lance is going to throw it. He is going to have his man.
Right there. He looks to be a little short. Let's see the market.
Jonathan Arroyo is going to come down with the
He's
catch.
going to be about 4th and 1, maybe long 2. 4th and 2 for the Dolphins.
4th and a long 1, I'd say. Closer to 4th and 2 for the Dolphins. They're going to go for it. Lions defense is showing, let's see, 4-3 defense. They're going to drop back. Lance Dabini in trouble. He's going to throw the dump pass. He's got his man.
They're all over it.
I don't know if they're going to get the first down. Dolphins' 4th down attempt falls just short as they turn the ball over on Towns, and the Lions will take over here. So with 11:22 to play in the first quarter, there's no score here as the host Lions take over their first touch of the offense. So they're going to go pro formation, 1 receiver to the left, 1 to the right, and behind center, the quarterback is going to hand it off. The tailback's going to run to his left, dragged in the backfield. 2nd and 10 for the Lions. No gain on that previous play. 10:25 to go in this first quarter. There's no score. Lions are on the 30. Oh, yep. So the ball will be moved up to the 30, about the 31-yard line. We go 2nd down and about 5. And ball is loose. We might have a Dolphins recovery here. And we do have the ball. So loose ball recovered by the Dolphins.
First and Dolphins defense is on the field. 34-yard line.
From the 34, the Dolphins. First down here. Oops, we have whistles. 1st and 15. 1st
down 15 for the Dolphins.
We have 8:57 to go in the first quarter. No score. Backed up to the 29-yard line, first and 15, and more whistles. From the 24-yard line, the Dolphins face first and 20 as they keep going backwards here with penalties. No score with 8:39 and ticking here in this first quarter. Dabini's going to hand it off. Loss of yards in the backfield.
He's going to be taken down for a big loss.
On the 19-yard line, second down at about 25. Dolphins and Lions, no score here in the first quarter. 7:49 and ticking. As we have 4 wide receiver set, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Shotgun formation for Lance Dabini, the quarterback. Raheem in the backfield as a tailback. He's going to pump it and throw deep, and he's got his man, Jonathan Arroyo. First down up to the 45.
First down at their own 45-46-yard line. First down for the Dolphins. Big play.
Nice catch from Jonathan Arroyo.
27-yard gain on that play.
10 for the Dolphins. No score here with 6:55 and ticking in the first quarter. From the 45-yard line, Dolphins are on the move. 4 wide receiver set. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Quarterback Lance Dabini is going to throw it out to number 21, Victor Young. He's got it, and he's going to muscle his way up to first down. Nice pitch and catch there, Victor Young. The 43-yard line of the Lions. The Dolphins set up shop, first and 10. 5:54 and ticking in this first quarter. No score. 4 wide receiver set. Shotgun formation for Lance Dabini. Raheem in the backfield, and we have flags. False start for the Dolphins. Backs them up. First and 15 from about the 48-yard line. So same formation, shotgun. That's a direct snap to the running back, Raheem, and he's going to break free. He's off to the races, and he is going to score. Touchdown, Dolphins. Oh no, he's not going to be in for the touchdown. He's inside the 5. Where are they going to mark it?
About the 5-yard line of the Lions. Big play.
Oh, I guess about the 5-yard line. Premature celebration.
For the Dolphins at Lions 5.
First and goal for the Dolphins. I think they spotted it at the 1. Not sure. I can't tell from this angle. Dolphins set up. No score here. 4:23. We have a flag.
Give up the middle. Looks like he's going to be short of the end zone, but there is a throw. He's going to call him in the end zone apparently, but there is a flag.
We have a penalty. Let's see what it is. Okay, it looks like it's about just inside the 5-yard line. We're replaying the down, offsetting penalties, both teams. So 4:21 to go in the first quarter. There's no score, but the Dolphins are on the doorstep. First and goal at the 5, just inside the 5. As they're going to try to punch it in here and take an early lead over the host Las Vegas Lions here at Henderson International School in their fine field here in Henderson, just south of Las Vegas. Dolphins are going to have another penalty. For the Dolphins, half the distance to the goal after the defense against the penalty against the defense, so about the 2.5-yard line. They're going to hand it off. It's a pitch to Raheem. He's going to turn the corner and walk into the end zone for a touchdown. 6-0 Dolphins with 4:12 to play here in the first quarter. Coming up for the Dolphins here to try to make it 7-0. Lead over the host Las Vegas Lions. The kick is up, and it is. What's the signal? It's good. 7-0 Dolphins. Kickoff from the Dolphins.
Lions take the ball 10-yard line. Stand over the moon. Oh, it's going to be taken out about the 38-39-yard line where the Lions take over first and 10.
Lions back on offense. They trail 7-0 over the visiting California Dolphins. 3:45 to play in this first quarter. That score 7-0. Dolphins on top from the 39-yard line. First and 10 for the host Las Vegas Lions. They're going to go 4 wide, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation. The quarterback's going to do a quick hit out to the flanker, and he's hit for a loss.
And that is going to be taken down right away.
So it'll bring down second down down to back to the 34-yard line. It was about a 5-6 yard loss in the previous play. Second and about 15, 16-yard line. Shotgun formation. They're going to go triple wide, or three wide. Yes, 3 wide receivers to the right. Shotgun formation for the Lions. 2:47 to play in this first quarter. They trail 7-0. They're going to throw it, and it's overthrown for his receiver. That'll bring up third down. Third and about 16 for the host Las Vegas Lions. They trail 7-0, 2:30 to go in this first quarter. From the 34-yard line. They need to get that about the 49-yard line to force down. A shotgun formation. They're going to throw a quick throw, and it's caught.
And he is close to a first down.
Let's see where they mark it. They might give him the first down, actually, as the receiver comes down with it.
Where is market? Looks like he may have it.
Depends on the spot of the ball. It appears they do have a first down.
And over the first down for the Lions. Great job out there. First down for the Lions. First down of the ball game.
Just enough for the first. From the 49-yard line, the host Lions have set up shop here. 1:30 to play in the first quarter. They trail 7-0 over the visiting Dolphins. Pro formation. They're going to hand it off up the middle, a couple of yards in a cloud of dust there.
If you look at the middle, looks like he might have spread it out for about 2-3 yards.
So, setting up shop now at the 36 after about or 46, about a 4-yard gain on the previous play. Second down and about 6 with 40 seconds to go in this first quarter. They go up the middle. A few more yards. It's going to bring up third and short. Okay, 43-yard line, so they need about 3 yards for the first down. And we have whistles. That's the end of the first quarter.
And that'll work for a first quarter with the score of the Dolphins 7. The Lions 7. Say about that 47-yard line.
3rd and 2, Lions. Starting the second quarter, they trail 7-0. They need to get to the 40-yard line. So now we're going left to right. And they're hitting the backfield. Lost in the play. Helmet is loose. And off.
He's going to lose.
4th down, so they will punt it away from the 40, about the 47-yard line. Dolphins will receive the punt. Raheem is going to sit back there to receive the punt here. Let's see how far it gets off here. Here comes the punt. Not a bad one. Let's see if it takes a bounce. It's going to bounce out of bounds at about the 20.
And looks like they're going to mark it.
Ball spotted at the 24-yard line. 13:51 to play in the second quarter. Dolphins on top 7-0, and they have the ball. 1st and 10. Let's see if we can get some more points on the board here in South Las Vegas. Henderson. Handoff to Raheem. In the backfield, he's met. Ooh, they really have a hold of him right there. That's a loss. Dolphins lost in the play. 2nd down and long, about 13. As they move the ball back to about the 21. 13 minutes to play in this first half. The Dolphins have a 7-0 lead over the host Lions. Shotgun formation is Lance DeBeanie's in trouble. He's going to take a big sack.
He's going to be sacked all the way back inside their own 10-yard, about the 9-yard line. Big loss on the play, loss of about 10-12 yards. And that is going to bring up 3rd down and forever for the Lions. Excuse me, for the Dolphins. Deep in their own territory.
You heard it.
Oh, my.
3rd down and about 75,000 yards. As they took a big sack here. 4 wide receiver set. Shotgun formation. Lance DeBeanie wants to throw. He's going to number 10. He's caught it.
But it looks like he's going to be about 5-6 yards short of the first down. And that'll be a 4th down for the Dolphins.
That was Chris Duval on the catch. Chris Duval is number 10. And it's not enough for a first down, so it looks like the punting unit's coming out.
That'll be a 4th down. Lions back deep for the punt.
4th down now for the Dolphins. About 4th and about 6, and they're going to have to punt it away. 10:58 to play in this first half. They lead 7-0. Ball spotted at about the 28-yard line. And they're going to punt it away. 10:40 and ticking in this first half. Oh, we have a flag. So that's a 5-yard penalty, so they're going to back it up and kick it away. Here's the punt. Oh, we got it off, thankfully. Let's see where it drops. Not a good bounce.
High punt, takes a line bounce, and he'll down right there at the 45-yard line. First and 10 for Lions.
Lions will take over.
Dolphins 45. Trying to find a way to tie this game back up here.
From the 45-yard line, 10:09 to play in this second quarter, in the first half here, and 7-0 is our score. Dolphins on top. But the Lions are driving now at the 45-yard line. Shotgun formation. The quarterback's going to throw. Overthrown. Incomplete. That'll bring up second down and 10. Let's come to the line. Second down and 10. 9:50 and ticking in this second quarter. Trailing 7-0. They're going to go 4 wide receiver set. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Shotgun formation. Dolphins with a 4-3. They cover 2, and they're going to throw it, and it is caught. And it's in and out of the hands.
It's going to be third down.
Pops out.
Third and 10. Over on 45-yard line.
10. Third and 10 for the host Lions. 4 wide receiver set. Shotgun formation. They're going to throw long, and it's incomplete. No flag. That'll bring up fourth down.
No flags on the field. That'll be fourth down, and the punting unit is on the field.
Here we go for the punt on fourth down. 8:33 and ticking in this second quarter. 7-0 lead for the Dolphins as the Lions are going to punt it back to them. Ooh, high snap. He gets it away. Short punt, and it's fielded. Victor Young.
He's going to be taken down right there. Dolphins take over in great field position.
Great field position.
47-yard line.
That'll be good real estate right there. Okay, so we got the 47-yard line. Dolphins have first and 10, 8:16 to play in the second quarter. 7-0 lead for them, first and 10. Shotgun formation, 4 wide, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Lance Dabini is the quarterback. He's got Raheem in the backfield. Raheem Broadnex is his tailback, number 7. High snap, he's got it. He's going to throw. He gets it away, and his receiver cannot come down with it. Victor Young, no flag.
Ball is thrown.
That'll be second down for the Dolphins on the incomplete pass. 7:33 and ticking in this second quarter with a 7-0 lead. There go shotgun formation. 1 wide receiver to the right or left, 3 to the right. And what's going on there? There's a whistle. All right, shotgun formation. Penalty against the Dolphins. That'll bring up another 5 yards, and we have another whistle. We got second down and 15 for the Dolphins. Shotgun formation, and Dabini is in trouble. Ball's loose.
I think he on the ground, but the Dolphins fell on it.
Yeah, I think we got a recovery of our own fumble with 6:42 to play.
Lots of pressure by the Dolphin defense.
From the 30.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, 29-yard line. Dolphins are backed up. Third down and forever. Shotgun formation. We have a stop. I think we're backed up to the 29-yard line. And the Dolphins have third and about 77,000 yards to go. And they're going to go 4 wide shotgun going over. Oh, just overthrown. Just overthrown. Yeah, I'm digging it. So punting unit comes on for the Dolphins. 5:20 to play in this first. Almost blocked it. And a Dolphin bounce.
On a heads-up play, and that'll give
great field position.
Lions a great field position about the 33-yard line. First down for the Lions.
You heard him with 5:08. 5:08 to play in the second quarter. Lions will take over. Lions trailing 7-0 here in the second quarter. They have got the ball from the 33.
33-yard line.
5:08 to play in the second quarter. Shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers to the left. He throws to quick screen to the left.
Wide receiver screen. He hits him for about an 9-yard gain. Looks like it's going to be a second. The action's going to be
second and a long 3 for the the host Lions.
2 or 3 for the Lions.
4:37 to play in the second quarter. 7-0 lead for the Dolphins over the host Lions. But the Lions are on the move here as they're lining up here at about the 26-yard line. They're going to hand it off. Running back's got a hole.
Inside trap. It looks like he's got definitely up on first down.
He might have moved the chains here.
First and 10 for the Lions all the way down to the 20-yard line.
19 or the 20, just about the 19-yard line. First and 10 for the host Vegas Lions. 3:50 to play in the first half. They trail 7-0, but they're driving. Dolphins lining up with their 4-3 cover 2. High snap on the shotgun, but he's going to get it off. And it's tipped, intercepted. Victor Young.
Tipped all the way back to number 21 for the Dolphins. Just about 40-yard line.
To the 41-yard line.
First down. Oh.
Well, I noticed we have a lot of players playing both ways today because we have about 19 players total. It means a lot of guys are playing both ways. Shotgun formation, two wide receivers to the right, to the left. Dabini's in trouble. He's going to take a sack. So lost about 1 on the play. 2:45 to go in the first half. 7-0 lead for the Dolphins. They've got the ball at about the 37-yard line. 2nd and 11. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver set, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Dabini in the shotgun with Raheem in the back, or Victor Young in the backfield. Jonathan Arroyo drops it, intercepted. And this it's a touchdown. And a flag. We have a flag. So the interception will stand, but the touchdown will not because we had a penalty against on the return. So the ball will be at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10 for the host Las Vegas Lions after the interception. In and out of the hands of receiver Arroyo. Goes to the defense, and they have a 3 wide receiver set. And they're going to hand it off, and the tailback loses his helmet. He's going to get whistle on the play here as they're calling it dead.
2 minutes left in the quarter.
2-minute warning, 7-0 lead for the Dolphins, but the Lions are driving. 2nd down and 11. The ball is about the, what did I say, the 27? Yeah, 27-yard line. Shotgun formation, 2 running backs in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun, and we have whistles. Against the host Lions. Backs them up. So with 1:58 to play in this first half, they trail 7-0. From the 32-yard line, they're going to go, and they're throwing it, and it's caught. And he will be in for the touchdown. 7-6 will be our score, pending the extra point here. Attempt coming up here. 1:49 to play in the first half. It's 7-6. They're going to try to make it 7-7 here. The Lions trailing the Dolphins. And the kick is up, and it is a whistle. Okay, that was a penalty against the host Lions. So here comes the snap. They're going to go for 2. Running around for his life. Throws in the end zone. It is knocked away. 7-6 will be our score. Dolphins on top.
The Dolphins 7 and your Lions 6. And here comes
7-6 is our score with 1:48 to play in the first half. The Dolphins on top over the host Las Vegas Lions here in Henderson, Nevada, just south of Las Vegas. Here's the kickoff. It's a good one.
Oh, good kick.
Raheem's going to watch it go out of the end zone. We'll bring it out to the 20. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. 1:48 to play in the first half. They have a 7-6 lead over the host Las Vegas Lions. Shotgun formation for Lance Dabini. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Raheem in the backfield, and flags. 1st and 15 facing the Dolphins as they shot themselves in the foot. Penalty. So backed up to the 15. 1st and 15 from the 15. 7-6 is our score. Dolphins on top. 1:48 to play in the first half. 4 wide receiver set. Shotgun. He throws on the run. Victor is not quite ready for it. Jonathan Arroyo overthrown. Dolphins, 2nd down. 15.
Should have made the numbers red. Something that was
yes, I agree. Shotgun formation, 4 wide, 2 to the right, 2 to the left, and 2nd and 20 for the Dolphins from the 10. Come on, guys, got to stop shooting ourselves in the foot. 1:42 to play in the first half. 7-6 is our score. Dolphins on top. Again, 4 wide receiver set, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Shotgun formation for Lance Dabini. Raheem in the backfield. Oh, here comes the pressure. He's going to take a seat.
That could be. It might be.
That's a safety. Let's see if they mark it.
Let's see the mark it.
Yeah, they do.
Did they call the safety? It looks like he's going to be just short of it.
Ooh, maybe not. Okay, so.
That's got to be about the 1-yard line then.
So it was a safety, and that'll make it 8-6. The Lions take the lead over the visiting Dolphins with 1:36 to play. 8-7 is our score. Lions over the Dolphins. Here's the quick kick. after the safety. It's a short one. Bounces. It's going to be...
Ball's going to be down right there.
Dolphins might have a recovery.
Oh my, looks like he touched the ball and there's not over the Dolphins.
Dolphins will have the ball.
Let's get the official call. Let's get the official call.
The Dolphins did recover, but it was called back, so...
Yeah, we apparently saved the Bucks. I think they did.
Yeah. So we're going to do it again. Dolphins kick it away. This is a better punt. Or is it? Yeah, a little bit better. And it's... Oh, almost fumbled. From the 50, the 45...
And he's going to take it down just about the 41-yard line. Where the Lions took over about a minute 26 left in the half. Opposite will put some more points on the board.
From the 41, the Lions, they have an 8-7 lead. Oh, we have a flag. 15. Lions, they're going to go 4 wide receivers, 2 to the right, 2 to the left, shotgun formation. Dolphins with their cover 2, 4-3 defense. They are going to throw it, quick throw to the receiver. He's on the run. Out of bounds about the 30.
For a first down, and looks like he has it.
1:21 to play in the first half. 8-7's our score. Lions are on the move. 1st and 10 at the about the 30-yard line, just inside the 30-yard line. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver set. Dropping back to throw, the quarterback is going to find his guy, but he's wrapped up right away.
Right there for a very minimal gain.
Gain of about 2.
Clock will run here though.
Clock runs.
Still
1:11
now.
ticking.
No gain on the play. Lions.
Minute 7 to play in the first half. 8-7's our score. Lions on top of the Dolphins. Shotgun formation. They've got the ball inside the 30, about the 29.5-yard line. 4 wide receiver set. Shotgun. Quarterback pumps. Throws over the middle. He's got his man. Breaks a tackle. Breaks 2 tackles. First down.
First and goal for the Lions.
First and goal for the Lions. 53 ticks left here. They're going to try to come up to the line. 50 seconds, 49, 48. Clock is running. So I'm going to try to set up here. Quick offense, 2-minute offense here as they, 39 seconds now as they snap it. They're going to throw a quick out. He's got his receiver.
And he is just short of the first. Ball is complete.
Short of the goal line.
Why not?
29.9 seconds left. Goal from the 2-yard line for the host Lions. They have an 8-7 lead with 29.9 seconds left in the first half.
Closing seconds of the second quarter. Second and goal.
Shotgun formation puts his receiver in motion and a flag. So 2nd and goal from the 7 after they go backwards 5 yards. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. As they are going to roll out to his right. The quarterback looking to run upfield and nothing. For the host Lions from about the 8-yard line.
3rd down and goal for the Lions.
3rd and goal from about the 8, and there's 18.7 ticks left in this first half. They have an 8-7 lead over the visiting Dolphins. So they're going to go 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation. And the quarterback drops back to throw. He's got some time. He's going to fire it into the end zone. Incomplete. 12.7 ticks left. 4th down. 4th and goal for the Lions from about the 8-yard line. 12.7 ticks left on the clock here in the first half. 4 wide receivers set. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Shotgun formation. Cover 2 for the Dolphins as they reel back to throw, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Jamel Woods almost walked away with it. Dolphins will get the ball back. 7.8 ticks left in the Dolphins. Appears they'll take a knee, and they will, and that'll be the end of the first half. 8-7 Lions over the Dolphins here in Las Vegas. Start the second half here. We have an 8-7 score. The visiting Dolphins trailing by a point to the host Las Vegas Lions. Kickoff is away, And it's received here, up to the 50, the 20, the 25, the 30, 35, still going to the 40, 45 to the 50, on his feet to the, oh, we have it, a penalty.
44-yard line, first down for the Lions.
Holding on the return, so that'll bring it back to the 30-yard line. The Lions will have the ball. They have a 1-point lead, 8-7, 14:53 to go in this third quarter. As we're just getting ready to go underway to start the second half. Dolphins out in their 4-3 defense, cover 2, and the Lions are going to have a shotgun formation, appears, and they're going to have 2 receivers to the left, one to the right, one to the left. They're going to hand it off, and no yards there.
First back through, just like the monkey back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
Second down, about 10 for the Lions. They're at the 30-yard line. They're going to toss it to their right, and he's going to try to cut it up. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10.
Looks like back to the line of scrimmage once again. There's no gain.
So it'll be 3rd and 10. 13:08 and ticking the third quarter. 8-7 is our score. 1-point lead for the host Lions. Shotgun formation, 4 wide. They're going to throw it, and it is incomplete.
Incomplete. Now we have a flag on the play.
Overthrown. What is the flag here? Or do we have a flag back at the line of scrimmage? We'll see what the call. Oh, intentional.
Roughing the passer against the Dolphins.
Roughing the passer. Ouch. From the 45. First down after the roughing the passer, and another flag. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the defense of the Dolphins to the 40-yard line. So that's 30 yards and 2 plays of just bad decisions. All right, shotgun formation. He's going to pump it and throw. He's got his man wide open. Overthrow.
Just over his outstretched hands.
Personal foul against the Dolphins. That's 45 yards and penalties and 3 plays. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line for the Lions. I shouldn't be laughing. This is really bad. Come on, Dolphins. Discipline now. 4 wide receiver set. Shotgun. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Dolphins in their cover 2. And they have a quick pass going into the grass. Second down and 10 from the 25. 11:44 and ticking in this third quarter. 8-7 is our score. Lions have a 1-point lead over the visiting Dolphins. Again, we just handed them 45 yards and consecutive penalties. Shotgun formation, 4 wide. Dolphins with their 4-3 cover 2. They're going to hand it off. And met in the back, fumble, picked up by the Dolphins. He's up with it. He's going to run. He look in the lateral. He does to number 21. Victor Young is going to score. Number 21 to the house, and the Dolphins will take a lead. No flags. Touchdown, touchdown on the fumble return. That makes the score 13-8. Here comes the extra point attempt, and it's bobbled. Victor Young is in trouble, takes it. So that'll keep it right there at 13-8.
Dolphins 13, the Lions 8. And here we go with the on-swing kickoff.
11:09 to play in this third quarter. Here we go for the kickoff. 13-8 is our score. Dolphins on top. 11:09 to play in the third quarter. Here's the kickoff. It's a nice one. Fielded at about the 10. They're going to bring it out. He's got up to the 25, the 30, the 35.
About the 36, 37-yard line. And the Lions.
37-yard line. 37-yard line. 1st and 10. 13-8 is our score. Visiting Dolphins on top of the host line. Quad wide receiver set. Shotgun formation. 4-3 defense for the Dolphins as they drop back in their cover 2. And it's caught. Breaks a tackle. Trying to lean up for a first down. Nice pitch and catch. So just about a first down, but it's 2nd down and short, about 2. From the 40, looks like the 46-yard line. Lions trailing 13-8 with 10-13 and ticking. High snap on the shotgun. Hit in the backfield on the handoff. Dolphins are right there in his jock. And that'll be a loss of about 5 on the play. 3rd down and 8 coming up. 41. 3rd down and about 6 or 7. A long 7. And 9:24 to go in this third quarter. 4 wide receiver set. Shotgun. They've got it. It's thrown. Did he catch it?
And it's going to be ruled completion.
He breaks free for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Lions!
Lions are in for the score. To delay a game after the touchdown. So 14-13 is our score. They're going to go for the extra point from the, I don't know, 7-yard line. They're going for 2. And do we have another whistle? We do. The host Lions, they have a 14-13 lead. Looks like they're going to go for 2 from about the 7-yard line after that delay of game penalty. 8:49 to play in the third quarter. It's a 1-point game. They're going to try to make it a 3-point game. Going for 2. 3 wide receivers to the right, and 1 to the left in the shotgun formation. Dolphins having their 4-3 cover 2 out there. Let's see if they can stop this 2-point conversion. The quarterback drops back. He throws for the corner. It's incomplete. It's a 1-point game here in Las Vegas.
But that's okay, because the Lions are still ahead, 14-13. Until the kickoff.
Lions with the lead, 14-13. 8:49 to go on the third quarter. It's a kickoff. It's a short one. It's going to get picked up about the 20, 25, 30, 35.
He's taken down, look about the 38, 39 yard line. He might have about the 40. What's it, 39?
Shotgun formation, 1 receiver to the left, 3 to the right. And Lance Tabini, the quarterback, ready to sling it.
And we got some let's see what happens.
Dirty laundry. 1st and 5 for the Dolphins. Ball at the 44. They trail 14-13 with 8:30 and ticking in this third quarter. Shotgun formation. 4 wide receiver set. They're going to have 1 receiver to the left. No, it looks like it's 3 receiver set. 2 to the right. Shotgun formation. Tabini gets the snap. He drops back. He's in trouble. He's going to throw it. Dump. Sit off.
And set up well.
Receiver is the running back, Raheem.
And that should give the Dolphins a first down in the Lions territory.
Raheem Broadnex will take it to the first down inside the Lion territory.
So first and 10 for the Lions at the, excuse me, for the Dolphins at the Lion 47-yard line. First down.
From the 47. Dolphins set up shop, 1st and 10. They trail by 1, 14-13, 7:47 and taking in this third quarter. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation. There's our snap. He's got it. He's in trouble. He throws it. Caught.
Ball's going to be complete. Ready to tackle. Still time for
Number 9 on the reception.
He'll have another
Jamel Woods. Jamel Woods will take it for first down.
35-yard line. First and 10 Dolphins at the line.
Dolphins on the move. First down to the 35-yard line.
First down, Southern Cal Dolphins.
7:06 to go in the third quarter. Trailing 14-13. Shotgun. 4 wides, or 2 to the right. Sorry, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Quick pass. Number 90 on the reception.
But a nice tackle out there. On Lions, and he'll have a normal gain, maybe a yard.
So just inside the 35-yard line. 2nd 10. 6:11 to play in the third quarter. Dolphins are going to go with the shotgun. One receiver to the left, 2 to the right. Tabini hands it off. It's a direct snap to the running back, and he's breaking tackles.
At the same time this game, they broke it big all the way down just about 10-yard line.
Good running by Raheem. Number 7. Goal for the Dolphins as they fooled the cameraman with that direct snap. And 3 wide receiver set. One. It has, yeah. They've called it twice, and they've gotten big yards on each play. 2 receivers to the right. Oh, we have a whistle. All right, Dolphins line up. Delay of game penalty.
First and goal for the Dolphins at the 15.
You heard him. And we have 4:42 to play. 14-13 is our score. 1-point game. Dolphins trail by a point. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation for Lance Tabini. Takes a snap. Rolls out back to his right. He dumps it away.
Much warmer back here.
Yeah.
It's not even warm anymore.
Second. Yeah. 2nd and goal from the 15. Dolphins trail by 1, 14-13. 4:22 to play in the third quarter. And flags. 1st and goal from the 20. This is not good. Come on, guys. Shotgun formation. 3 receiver set. Dabini fakes the handoff. He's
taken
C.
Going to be down right there.
Third down coming up. Third and goal from the 24-yard line. They're going for the end zone, and he's got it.
He's in there for
Number 10.
on third and long as he fades
Chris
out to the
Duvall for the
Dolphins,
touchdown.
giving them the lead.
All right, that'll be 19-14, pending the extra point with 2:53 to go in the third
Next
quarter.
score 19-14. Dolphins are ahead following. No good.
Extra point is no good. So the
The
score remains
Dolphins
19-14.
The Lions 14.
From 35-yard line, they're going to kick it off. 2:53 to play in the third quarter. 19-14 is our score. The Dolphins have taken the lead over the host, the Las Vegas Lions, here in Henderson International School Field.
Nice kickoff. Lions thinking about their own 10-yard line. He's coming out.
He's up to the 20, the 25, to the 30, 35, and
he's going to push ball out to about the 37, 36-yard line.
37-yard line.
Drink and treat. All proceeds go to
Host
our biggest Lions.
Lions on the 37-yard line. They have first
Maybe
and
a
10.
first and 10 for the Lions.
2:53 to play in the third quarter. 19-14 is our
line.
score. The Dolphins on top. And we have a three receiver set, two to the right, one to the left. Drop pass. Drop pass. Second down. All right, so this will bring up second down and 10. Three receivers to the left, one to the right on a 4 wide receiver set. Shotgun formation. Dolphins 4-3 cover 2. Dropping back to throw. He's going to get it off and caught.
And he'll pick it up right there, but he will pick up about, about 10, 12 yards on that catch, and it's going to bring up a...
Difficulties with the refs and their brains. We have, I think it's third down. They're calling it second. Third and short. They're in about 4.
See what happens after this play.
Yeah.
It'll probably be a penalty anyway.
Maybe. 4 wide receiver set, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Quarterback throws it. It's caught. He cannot shake loose.
Down right there, and I don't think they gained anything in that game. Also complete, but no gain on the play.
So this should be fourth down. It is fourth down.
We're going to call third down. All right, third down and 3.
Okay.
For the Lions.
I don't know.
Remember the pass getting out, the
Yeah.
slant, which slant they think complete?
And then the pass was that made it. That was second down. The last play was third. It should have been. This should be fourth down, but they're calling it third. With 1:06 and ticking in the third quarter.
Not my job to question that.
I'm surprised the Dolphin sideline isn't saying anything.
Third down about 3 yards for the Lions.
Okay, well,
You got it on film.
yeah, we do have it on film here. Quarterback rolls out. It is caught.
It's going to be complete. He's got a first down and a little bit more. Fighting for more yards. Nice job. First down for the Lions.
8 seconds. Tick, 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 tick. First down for the Lions inside the 46-yard line. High snap. Hands it off to the running back. Breaks one tackle. Can he break a few more? He can't.
He's back to for a couple yards. We'll take it back 2 or 3 yards. And
That'll be
that
the
was
end.
Final play of the third quarter.
19-14 is our score. Dolphins on top of the Lions here in Las Vegas. Quarter begins. 19-14 is our score. The host Lions are on the move. They trail by 5 as they have the ball at about the 44-yard line. Second down and about 7, I believe. Shotgun formation. 1 receiver to the right, 1 to the left, 3 to the right. It's caught. Breaks free, and it looks like he's going to go in. See what the flag is. 20-19, the Lions take the lead with 14:46 to play in the ball game. They're going to go for 2 here to try to make it a 22-19 score.
And a timeout on the field.
Lions going for 2. 14:46 to play in the ball game. 20-19 is our score. Lions just took the 1-point lead. They're going to try to make it a 3-point lead on this 2-point conversion play here. Shotgun formation. Quarterback's going to hand it off. It is going to be run. He does not. He does get it. He does get it.
So we play the Lions. And that'll give them a
22-19. Lions will kick it off. They have a 22-19 lead with 14:46 to go in the ball game. Picked up by Raheem, number 7. It's to the 20. Shaking and baking.
Shaking and baking, and he's going to get up to about the 22-23-yard line. The Dolphins take over first down on their own.
On the 27-yard line, the
defense lines, let's get it going, D.
come to the line. They trail 22-19 with 14:37 to play in the ball game. Trying to generate some offense here, and we take the lead. They've got a shotgun formation. 4 wide receivers. 2 to the left. 2 to the right. And we have a penalty. Got a first and 5 for the Dolphins after the penalty against the host Lions. 22-19 is the score. The Dolphins trail by 3. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And another penalty. Penalty against the Lions again, so first automatic first down. Yeah, there's about 7 miles of penalties going on here. Where's the ball? 37-yard line, first and 10 for the Dolphins. They trail by 3. 2 receivers to the right and 1 on the left. Shotgun formation for Lance Dabini. Raheem in the backfield as a tailback. He's going to throw it to his man, Jonathan Royal. Dropped. Tough break there, tough drop. For 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. 2 receivers to the right, 1 on the left. Shotgun formation for Lance Dabini. And whistles. 13-19 and ticking in this 4th quarter. Dolphins, they trail by 3, 22-19. First and 15, the ball's backed up to the 33. And shotgun formation. And what again? What?
All right, let's see what this one is.
From the 27-yard, isn't he still alive? Yeah, he is alive. 27-yard line. First and frickin' 2nd and 20, isn't it?
That play would have killed him.
Yeah. Shotgun. He's gonna look, and Dabini is gonna throw it. It's intercepted. No, it's incomplete pass.
He did not.
3rd and 20, incomplete pass from the 27-yard line. Dolphins need 20 yards to get a first down. They need to get up to the 47-yard line, 48-yard line. So I guess, yeah, the ball's at the 28. They need to get to the 48. We have 12, the clock's ticking, and there's 12:07 and tick, 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 tick. 22-19 is our score. The Dolphins trail by 3 to the host Las Vegas Lions. So, shotgun, receivers, 2 to the right, 1 on the left. They're going to throw it off to the running back on a screen, number 7. He has got some room, and he's going to take it.
He is close to a first down.
I think he got it. I think if they mark it right, it's going to be
about a yard short from where I'm sitting.
Ooh, maybe not a first down.
It's going to be a 4th and 1, and decision time, decision time.
And indeed, it is. 4th and very short. Clock's rolling. 11:38. Tick, 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 tick. This could be a big, pivotal game.
Under 11.5 minutes left in the game, and it looks like the Dolphins are thinking about going for it.
Come on, D, step up! Go!
I like the odds.
Yeah, I like them. Of course, it's Vegas.
Well, they're smart. They have to go long. You got to go long count. Just to see your jump.
4th and very short, and the Dolphins are going to go for it. Trailing 22-19 with 10:56 and ticking to go in this 4th quarter. And what are they doing here? Changing the play? Shotgun formation. I knew that was going to be delay of game. Hello? Jesus. All right. Fortunately, somebody was thinking, and they actually called timeout on the previous play. So, 4th and short, 4th and a long one, and they can do this. Hopefully, no penalties here. I thought they really shot themselves in the foot, but they didn't.
All right, we're back to the action.
Call timeout.
It's 4th and 1. Nothing has changed. And it looks like the Dolphins are going for it.
10:43 officially left in this football game here in Las Vegas. 22-19 is our score. Dolphins trail by 3. 4th and long. 4th and 1.
big play in the game right here.
Going to go pro formation, fullback, tailback, one receiver to the right, one to the left. Now he's going to shift into a shotgun with two running backs in the backfield. Might want to get this snap off. There's a snap. Dabini is going to throw. Turnover on downs.
That was Dolphin, we're going to call about 47-yard line in Dolphin territory.
10:38 to play. 22-19 is our score. Lions on top and the ball. Shotgun. They're going to hand it off. Dolphins meet him in the backfield. He breaks a tackle. He turns the corner. First down.
Close to a first down for the Lions, but guess what?
We have,
there's going to be a holding against the Lions.
ooh, flag will bring it back. Dirty laundry on the field. So from the 42, holding, so they bring it back. Shotgun formation. They're going to throw it, and it's nice catch to the 40-yard line. Just short of the first down. From the 40-yard line, yeah, second and a short 3. Second and about 3, and we have 9:46 and ticking in the ball game. 22-19 is our score. Lions on top.
Under 10 minutes and running here in the fourth quarter. Lions are driving.
Dolphins trying to step up on defense. Lions trying to put this game away. Shotgun formation as they shift over with 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Dolphins dropping back in defense. They're going to throw it. Intercepted. Number 6 is going to take it to the 40-yard line.
After the Dolphins first down at their own 40-yard line.
Travis Fountain on the interception.
Ball goes over to the Dolphins.
41-yard line. Dolphins take it over after the interception. Shotgun formation. Lance, Beanie in trouble. He's going to throw it incomplete. Kyle Woods gets back to the comedy hour here. 8:48 and ticking in the fourth quarter. Second down and 10 for the Dolphins. They trail 22-19. The Dolphins are going to hand it off. Raheem is looking at the reverse field. He's in trouble. He's going to take a seat.
He's not going anywhere. That line defense is close.
Let's give you the reset here. 36-yard line. The Dolphins have the ball. 3rd and 15. The clock is ticking. 7:44. Tick, 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 tick. They trail 22-19.
Come on, defense!
Big play here. One of the biggest plays of the game thus far. 4 wide receiver set. 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Shotgun formation. Lance Dabini with Raheem as the tailback in the backfield with him. 1 safety back for the host Lions. Dabini's going to have time. He's going to throw it, and it's incomplete. 4th and 15. The Dolphins are going to punt it away. 6:47 and tick, 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 tick. This game is ticking away. They're running this clock. The whole game they've run the clock. And here's the punt attempt. I should say punt attempt. And he got it off. Here comes the return to the 30. The 40, flag. 45, still going. Tackled at the 30-yard line, but it's coming back with a flag. From the 28-yard line, the Lions set up shop. They've got the ball in a 22-19 lead with 6:20 to play in the ball game. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver set. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. They're going to throw it for one of them, and it's tipped and incomplete. Foul, roughing the passer. 15-yard penalty against the Dolphins. That's a tough break there. Up to the 43-yard line. Tough break. 6:07 and ticking to go in the ball game. 22-19. The Lions have a 3-point lead. 4 receiver set, shotgun formation. Dolphins with their 4-3 cover 2. Handing it off. Running back has a hole. And breaks tackles. He's still going. He's going to score. That'll make it 28-19 with 5:40 to play. Lions, as they score the touchdown, they take a 28-19 lead with 5:32 to play. They're going to go for 2. Trying to make it a 30-19 score. Shotgun, he takes a snap, he's going to run, in trouble to his right, throws it on the run, incomplete, flags on the field. Kickoff coming for the Lions. They have that 28-19 lead after the failed two-point conversion. The penalty flag was picked up. Number 7 will take it to the 35. From the 37-yard line, the Dolphins.
37-yard line, first and 10 for the Dolphins. They're down a bit. They need a couple big plays.
Watch the ball!
5:25 to go in the ball game, and the Dolphins trail 28-19. Spreading the field with that 4 wide receiver set. 2 wide receivers to the right, to the left. Shotgun formation for Lance Dabini. And a whistle. First and 5 now for the Dolphins. Same situation. They trail 28-19, 5:25 to play in the ball game. Shotgun formation with the 4 wide receiver set. 2 guys going to the left, 2 to the right, and then we have another penalty. 47-yard line, first and 10 after the penalty. Again, they've got 5 minutes and 25 seconds to score 2 touchdowns. Can they do it? Shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers to the left. They throw to one of them, Jamel Woods, who's got it, coming off that injury. And he's going to break free for a first down to the 40-yard line.
And that will bring up a first down for the Dolphins into Lion territory.
Dolphins trail by 9. It's 28-19. 4:36 to play. Clock is ticking. They got the ball inside the 40-yard line. First and 10. 4 wide receiver set. Oh, ball's loose.
Ball's on the ground. He's going to fall on it. And he's going to be down right there. He's going to lose.
Previous play negates the fumble. So offsides. So 35-yard line. First and 5 for the Dolphins. And they have 4 minutes to play. They trail 28-19, so they need a touchdown and a field goal to win this ball game. Let's see if we can get this thing going here. Get in the end zone, or get on the board here with the field goal. Let's see what we can do. Shotgun formation. Lance Dabini looks over the defense with a 4 wide receiver set. He's going to throw it to his left, and he's overthrows. 3:39 to go in the game. 28-19 is our score. The Dolphins trail by 9, and they have second down and 5 from the 35, looking to get in that end zone with a shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver set. 2 safeties back for the cover 2 for the. No, we have offsides. Offsides on the previous play, so penalties are going in the direction. In a positive way for the Dolphins for the first time in a while here. So they've got the ball at the 30-yard line, trailing 28-19, 3:39 to play in the ball game. Get on the board here, fellas. 4 wide receiver set, 2 safeties back on the defense, cover 2, and a flag. First and 15 after the penalty against the Dolphins. Again, same score, 28-19, 3:39 to play in the ball game. Shotgun formation. They hand it off to number 7, Raheem, and he's hit. 32. He's hurt. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Dolphins. 15-yard penalty. Backs him up to the 48-yard line. Not a good penalty. 3:28 to play. They need to get down to the 20-yard line for a first down. So. Second down and 28 for the Dolphins. As they throw it, it's caught. Number 10, Chris Duval will catch it.
10-12 yards. That's going to bring up third and about 15-16.
Clock is ticking, 3:09 to go.
3 minutes and counting. Clock is running.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Lions this time. So ball spotted just outside the 20-yard line. We have 2:56 to play in the ball game. The score is 28-19. The Lions are on top by 9 points over the visiting Dolphins. So fresh set of downs. Great field position. Let's see if the Dolphins can capitalize and get in the end zone here, or a field goal, and make this game interesting. We have 4 wide receivers, 2 to the right, 2 to the left, shotgun formation. With 1 running back, Raheem in the backfield. Dabini's going to hand it off to Raheem.
Inside give off, number 7.
He's trying to scat back his way out of it. He goes to the left, finds the corner, and is out of bounds.
And he's pumped out of bounds.
And there's a flag. Maybe we have a late hit.
Hold on to your seats. We have a flag. First and goal for the
About the
Dolphins.
7-yard line, 1st and goal after the penalty against the Lions. I guess it was a face mask at the end of the run. And a whistle. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. Dolphins trail 28-19. 2:06 to play in the ball game.
First and goal.
They are going to go 4 wide with the shotgun formation with their 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Lions on defense, Dolphins on offense, trying to get on the board here. And now we have a penalty. 2 minutes, 6 seconds to play. Ball is backed up to the 12-yard line. 1st and goal from the 12. Dolphins trailing 28-19. 4 wide receiver set. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. There's a snap. He's going to hand it off to Raheem, the running back. Reverses field, in trouble. Takes a loss all the way back to the 25-yard line. A warning for the Dolphins. Ball back to the 25-yard line. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 25. They trail 28-19. Shotgun formation. 4 wide. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun. 2 safeties back for the Lions. Pumps it, throws it, incomplete. Number 10 was the receiver. Incomplete. Chris Duval was on the 5-yard line. It's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal for the Dolphins.
And we had 1st and goal at the 7, but we're back up to the 25. 1:55 to play. 1 minute, 55 seconds in the ball game. 28-19 is the score. Dolphins trail by 9. Shotgun snap, he's got it. He's going to throw to his left. It's knocked away. 4th down coming up. And a flag. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line after the holding penalty against the Lions. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Dolphins trail 28-19. 1:47 to play in the ball game. They need 9 points to tie it. 10 points to win it. Shotgun formation with a 4 wide receiver set. 2 receiver, and we have a penalty. Backed up again to the 25-yard line. They're going to hand it off in the backfield.
Doesn't get much. Might have got a yard.
2nd down from the 24-yard line. And about 14 yards. They need 14 yards for 1st down. They need to get in the end zone for the Dolphins. 1:34 to play in the ball game, trailing by 9, 28-19. The Las Vegas Lions are on top of the visiting California Dolphins. Shotgun formation with a 4 wide receiver set. 2 safeties back. Shotgun. He's going to take it and fumble. Looks like the Lions have the loose ball.
Oh no, the Lions
penalty.
That's the good news. The bad news, I think we're going to get offsides on the Lions. Penalty. Yes.
Penalty against the Lions negates the fumble recovery. 1:20 to play. The ball, where is the ball? The 20, just inside the 20. The play was a defensive penalty, offsides.
20 left in the game. We've been here about 2 hours. Huh?
So, 2nd down and about 10 for the Dolphins. 1:20 to play, trailing by 9, 28-19. They're going to throw it for the end zone. Overthrow.
Throws it out of the end zone, incomplete.
We said this, 3rd down and a long 9 for the Dolphins with 1:14 to play in the ball game. They're at just inside the 20-yard line. They need to get to the 10-yard line for a 1st down. They need to get to the end zone and make this a game. So 1:14 to play, 1 minute 14 seconds to play. The Dolphins need to make a move. We're running out of time here. Shotgun, 4 wide, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Lentz, Dabini in the shotgun. Raheem in the backfield as the tailback, number 7. And it's a low snap, picked up by Dabini, in trouble, and he's going to get a sack. Play the ball game here, 4th and 18 Clock is running. 4th and 18 from the 28-yard line.
Clock is running.
39 and ticking. The clock is moving. Setting up their 4 wide with their 2 receivers to the right, to the left. 2 safeties back in their cover 2. Dabini's going to throw it to the running back. A little dump off to number 7, Raheem. Out of bounds he goes after a gain of about 10. 19 seconds left.
4th down, the ball should go over to the Lions.
So not enough for a first down. The Lions will get the ball.
There's a penalty.
Wait, is there a penalty? Nope, that'll do it. That'll be the ball game. The Lions will come out on top, 28-19 over the visiting California Dolphins.
And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is over.
Congratulations to the
Final score,
host Lions.
your Vegas Lions 28, Pacific Cal Dolphins 19. Great job, Lions. Congratulations. We'll see you again next time.
All right.
Thank you.
Good luck next week, Dolphins. I've been your host. I am Jay Tando. Thanks to Andy here for his PA announcements. Final score, 28-19. The visiting Dolphins fall to the host Las Vegas Lions. I've never seen so many penalties.